Hello, hi, good day folks. So today we'll be learning another type of simultaneous equation. So here we're going to learn such that we have three equations, and the three equations, let's start with the first equation here. 2y plus z equal to 8 minus x. So from the first equation you can actually see there are three unknowns. You have your y, you have your z, you have your x. And the second equation, you have three unknowns as well. You have your x, you have your z, and you have your y. And for the third equation, we have three unknowns as well: x, y, and also your z. So in total, all the three equations combined, you have the same unknowns, which is your x, your y, and also your z. Alright, so how to solve if you have three unknowns? If you have three unknowns, you need to have three equations. In this case, we have three equations here, so we can solve this equation. Alright, let me put that. So this is first equation, this is second equation, and this is my third equation. So let's start with the first one. So what am I going to do? I'm going to pull all my unknowns to the left hand side, and I only have the numbers on the right hand side. Let me do that. So from the first equation, equation 1, I'm going to do that, in which case I have 2y plus z plus x equal to 8. And I'm going to do the same thing for the others as well. I have 2x plus 3z negative y equal to 9. So from the third equation, I have 3x plus 4y negative z equal to 8. Alright. So next, I have all the unknowns accumulated at one area. The way you should look at this problem, you have three unknowns, alright, and you need to eliminate one of the unknown so that you only left with two. And once you have left with two, you can just use any of the methods, which is elimination or substitution. You can get the value of the one unknown, and once you get the other unknown, you can substitute, you can get the other unknown as well. And when you look at this equation, you must think which are the unknowns you are going to eliminate. You have three unknowns, y, z, and x, alright, and you can pair the equation in such a way that you have only two equations with two pairs of unknowns. Alright, so let me call this as equation 4, equation 5, and equation 6. Alright, and I'm gonna pair my fourth equation, I'm gonna pair with my fifth equation, and I'm gonna pair my fourth equation with my sixth equation as well. Alright, and once I have paired them, and I have to think about which are the unknowns I have to eliminate. Let's look at the fourth equation. I have 2y plus z plus x equal to 8. Alright. The fifth equation, I have 2x plus 3z minus y equal to 9. What unknowns I feel like is best to eliminate? You can eliminate either what you want. Alright. I'm interested to eliminate z function from this equation. Alright. So how am I going to eliminate that? For the equation number 4, I have positive 1z. For the equation number 5, I have positive 3z. So I have to make sure my coefficients in front of my z is the same. Therefore, I can just minus them up, so the z term will cancel out and I only remain with my x and y. So that's my objective here. So my objective here, I want to eliminate my z. Alright, and likewise I'm going to do the same thing for equation number 4 and 6, and my objective here is the same thing. I need to eliminate my z. You can do however you want. You can make your objective function as eliminating your x, but then if you are doing it for 4 and 5, then you got to do for 4 and 6 as well. And any way you do it, you're going to end up with the same answer. So what am I going to do? My equation of 4, I'm going to multiply the whole equation by 3. Alright, so let me do that. 3 times 2y, I get 6y plus 3z plus 3x equal to 24. Okay, and I'm going to rewrite back my equation number 5. I have 2x plus 3z minus y equal to 9. Alright, so once I have this, then I can make a decision on it whether I want to minus or plus. My coefficients of the z are the same, and both in front I have positive sign, so I just have to minus to eliminate my z. So let me minus that. So the way you have to look at it, you must look at it as such, it top all the way down. Alright, let's do the first part. 6y minus 2x, we can't do anything, so let me write that. 6y minus 2x. Positive 3z minus positive 3z will eliminate my function of z, so I get 0 for that. Positive 3x minus y, I have positive 3x positive y. Alright, and then 24 minus 9, I get 15. Alright, so once I have this, I can just simplify. 6y plus y, I get 7y. Negative 2x plus 3x, I have positive x equal to 15. Let me call this as 7th equation. Alright, so in this equation, what I can see, I have two unknowns, which is my y and x. So my objective is, I'm going to achieve the same thing for the equation number 4 and 6. Alright, now I have written these equations. So let me write it in such way I can see it clearly. You can write it in however ways possible, but you need to make sure whatever your sign in front of your unknowns, you got to take the whole thing and then you can arrange it in such way. Let me arrange for equation number 4, and I'm going to use the same arrangement for equation number 6. So I start with 2y, so I'm going to arrange my positive 4y in front. And as I mentioned to you, you need to make sure you take the whole thing. Alright, the next part, I have negative z, and then I have positive 3x equal to 8. So why am I arranging this? Because I can see it clearly, but you don't have to arrange it as well. You can still find the answer at the end of the day. For me to eliminate my z, I have to plus the function. So when I plus the function, I get 6y, positive z minus z, that going to go to 0, so I'm not going to write that. X plus 3x will be 4x equal to 16. So now I have my 8th equation. Alright, so earlier you had your equation 7, now you have your equation number 8. So let us write both of these equations. So this is my equation number 7, this is my equation number 8. Now you have only two unknowns, and this is what you have learned before, and it's pretty straightforward. You can use your substitution method. From equation number 7, I'm going to express my x. So my x going to be 15 minus 7y. And I'm going to use that to substitute into my equation number 8. So whatever the terms I have my x value, I'm going to replace that with 15 minus 7y equal to 16. So 6y plus 60 minus 28y equal to 16. Alright, so 6y minus 28y, I get minus 22y. 16 minus 60, I get negative 44. So y equal to 2. So once I have the value for y, then I can use, let's call this as equation 9, and I can use this equation to find my value for my x. As simple as that. From equation 9, my x is equal to 15 minus 7y. So since I have my value of y which is 2, I can just substitute and I can get 15 minus 14, it will be 1. So my x going to be 1. Alright, so I have my x, I have my y. Now you have left with your z. You can use any of these equations that have z, and you can just substitute these values and you can find your z value. You can see you have an equation here with z value. So let us take that equation. 2y plus z plus x equal to 8. So your y is 2. So your y is 2 and you need your z. Your x is 1 equal to 8. So you get 4 plus z plus 1 equal to 8. Z plus 5 equal to 8. Z equal to 3. So now you have your value for your z. So once you have solved this function, you have your value for x, which is 1, value for y, which is 2, value for your z, which is 3. And that's it, you are done. I hope you learned something useful today. See you in the next video.